So I've been getting a lot of people asking me, where is the update, where is the update, where is the ZELDRIS buff? That's what people want to know the most. No one really cares about Nanashi. We know he's not even that good. So yeah, where is the update? Because JP was supposed to update 3 days ago. There was supposed to be an update to be released on the 14th of January. And we're of course in the 17th of January and nothing. So where's the update? Well, first of all, Korea already has the update, so it's not like the update isn't out there. If I open here my Korean game, here is the Nanashi banner, which sucks, by the way. Do not summon for this. If you point SSR, it does go to level 86 star, but it sucks. The update itself is actually quite decent. Like there's UI changes, and this looks pretty good actually, the change, but it's just UI, right? It's just visual changes, and also a change in gear. If I come here in a piece of gear, let's say I want to change all this gear, right? I want to make all of it defense. I can I can come here, right? So okay, I should change it to this defense, right? No, all the Korean symbols. Okay, this should be defense. Yeah, I want to make everything defense 2%. I can yeah. Me align them all with defense. This defense. This is defense? No. This one's defense. Okay. I can reroll all 5 substats at once with gear. If I just do this. See? And they're all gonna reroll together until they all reach what I want. So that's a pretty cool update. I'm not gonna keep rerolling because I actually don't care. So one reached this, so it would just stay, and the others would continue rerolling. So it's a pretty cool update. If you will see your anvils drain fast, but I think it's still good because, of course, it's better than just seeing it drain slowly and just drain, regardless if he was going to drain at all. So that's a pretty good update, I would say. But after that, there's not much else. Just the ZELDRIS buff, which is the card. And again, people have been asking me where's the update for JP, because I haven't updated the content for it yet. I haven't posted any videos about it because JP never got the update. Where's the it's at the bottom here. So this is the change, right? It affects both ZELDRIS and Levi, so I guess Levi also got a buff. But this card, I feel like this card on Levi just does nothing. I don't know what it is. The AoE card for Levi sucks. But yeah, increases the multiplier, it increases the recovery of HP. Where's the update for JP? Well, there hasn't been much going on really. Just that the update has not been accepted by Google Play. Usually it's Apple that's in mistake, but apparently, so this is the day of the maintenance, right? The 14th. Both JP and Korea got delayed maintenance, or JP was different. JP never got maintenance. We never got maintenance on JP. Korea was in the middle of maintenance, and JP just delayed the maintenance because Korea never got the app to be approved. Because usually when there's a delay, and you guys see that on global a lot, usually when there's a delay, it's not because the actual game couldn't process the information. It's just that they couldn't get the app to be approved yet. It's usually when there's an app update that it gets delayed, especially for Korea and JP. I don't know what it is with Asian Apple and the Asian Google Play that just doesn't approve apps. I don't know what it is, but they just usually just take a longer time. So JP never got the update, but Korea did. Korea went on maintenance for well over 24 hours. So at this time, this is on the 14th, they got delayed for under 9 hours and a half, but it got delayed for I think the maintenance went for like 28 hours or something like that. It was a really long maintenance. And again, Korea did get compensated. I did, log in on Korea and take the rewards. So this is the compensation from Korea. Korea got 34 gems as compensation for the delay, which I think is a pretty reasonable compensation. 34 gems. I know a lot of people were like, but we get delays on global all the time and we don't get this much compensation. Listen, this was 28 hours of maintenance or something. Like, it was even, I think it was like 30 hours of maintenance. It was something crazy. So it was, maybe 1 gem per hour. It was, I think it was pretty reasonable compensation. They had bigger compensation for stuff. There was a mistake. I talked about this in the previous video. Don't recall which one. I think it was the Tower of Disaster. That there was an issue in Korea that never happened in any other game, only in Korea, because Korea is the first game to get the updates. So sometimes you have issues in Korea that don't happen in JP because JP gets updates like a few hours later. So Korea had this issue where Super Awakening wasn't working, and they fixed it in a few days, but everyone got 50 gems compensation in Korea. JP never saw those 50 gems. It's unfortunate. I'm just breaking my Super Awakening. I don't care. Just give me my gems. I mean, never happened on JP. Yeah, so this is an Korea exclusive issue. So JP, even though we never got the update, we're still... Oh, my JP crashed? Alright, that's weird. You know, JP never got the update. My ZELDRIS still has the old multipliers when they have the Nashi banner. And there is no confirmation anything. So this is the initial post for the maintenance for JP. Yeah, usually that's the usual maintenance time. 2 to 4:30 p.m. GP time. And this was the second post on the 15th. And essentially just says, postponed for... whenever we can. It will be announced as soon as confirmed, though we still haven't had any notice of it. And what I'm assuming it is they're trying to get probably the confirmation for the app before going maintenance, just so JP doesn't have a 24, 28 hour maintenance like Korean had. So that's probably why. And again, that's 34 compensation jobs that JP will never have, but Korea did. So that's funny. Korea always getting the best stuff, I tell you. Because they're the server, test server. As I think Kabuki said, the JP is a test server. Korea is the real test server. But yeah, so you can see here in my JP game, right? The ZELDRIS cards are still the same. Where is ZELDRIS? Right here. Yeah, 100, 150, 250, but of course... it should be 130, 195, and 225. It's a pretty small patch, but what I'm hoping won't happen is they will push this patch to next week and bundle it all up with something else, which I think is what might happen. I think this patch will be pushed because next week will be filler week, right? This is already kind of filler, right? Nanashi, that's pretty filler. But usually it's, you know, banner, filler week, banner, filler week, banner. So what's going to happen is we're going to have banner, and then the week after we'll have banner again. Because if you guys don't know, also I forgot, I should have brought this up. We had something confirmed, not confirmed, but it's in the files, which is a ReZero collab. And also, of course, a Stranger Things collab. So there's 2 collabs lined up. And if we have this Anashi banner, which everyone's going to skip, please do not summon. I'm telling you, do not summon for this banner. This Anashi character is not very good. If you don't even know what he does, don't bother. I don't even have to show you what he does. He's not very good. He's not very good. The banner is trash. So easy skip. There's like no good characters in the banner. Like it's so bad. So it's an easy skip. But we have this collab line now, and I'm gonna have to summon. Because I'm a content creator, I have to get the unit, so I'll probably have to waste 600 gems to get 1 copy. It is gonna have a freaking collab that I'm probably gonna wanna, you know, 6-6 all the characters, especially if the following collab is the ReZero one. ReZero collab is something I'm actually looking forward to. ReZero is honestly one of my top 30 anime, which you may think top 30, that's not that, that's a lot, but I've watched so much anime, and for me to say top 30, I consider it, okay? It's a really fun anime. There's not much, it's not that very deep, but it's a very fun anime. I'm really looking forward to Ram being in the game, because she's been my waifu for a long time now. So, it's a collab I'm looking forward to, but we're going to have 2 banners back to back, which JP does not usually have 2 banners back to back, like week after week. But yeah, lots of people keep asking me, where's the patch? So yeah, so here's apparently, I can confirm this is real, but I don't know why I wouldn't just take his word. Like, what? You know, Maple Story M's having the same problems in the Sins. The Korea users say that the delay was due to go. But yeah, so here's the thing, right? And this is probably you know real, because the app had an update. So Korea had an update before the maintenance, or like as the game went in maintenance, because I updated right after it, right? But then right as it got off maintenance, it got another update. So as soon as it got the update was when the game went off maintenance. So it probably took like over a day for them to confirm the update on Google Play. I know this because I'm playing on emulator, so I'm playing Google Play. And I don't know why COVID has anything to do with it, legitimately. These are people on their computers in China just clicking yes, no, yes, no. I don't think there's not much of an issue there, but yeah, so probably JP is also waiting for their app to be confirmed before they put the game in maintenance. So it says the update delay can take 1 to 7 days, but only take 1 day. Yeah, it's been like 3 days. So I'm assuming they're gonna push all this update to next week. So I'm sorry, I probably won't be able to show the ZELDRIS buff until like next week, which is what people have been asking me. Where's that ZELDRIS buff? I probably won't be able to show that until like next week, which is unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. And yeah, JP never decided to just never update. And some events will get extended JP. So some compensation. I hope the compensation is actually good. What events got pushed? So Tower is not here anymore because we're getting the Tower of Disaster. So Tower of Challenge is not here anymore. Super Boss was supposed to go out next week anyways. I don't know what events were supposed to end this week. Like legitimately. I guess should be in the patch notes. No, Global usually says, okay, these events are ending, these events are ending. I don't know if JP does that. Or at least I never noticed if JP does that. If JP says, oh, these events are ending, these events are ending. I never, like, noticed that. It's the other post, it's this one. I thought it was that one. Maybe at the end here? I don't think they say it. I don't think they say what events are ending. Unless there's like a mini session for it. Yeah, so I don't know. I legitimately don't know. There's no events on GP. The game's so dead. The game's so dead right now. The only thing really in the game is like Melly's banner, which is not... Banner is not content. Like, units aren't content. So... Some people will think units are content. But if you don't pull a unit, then you don't have content for you to play with, so... You know, so I don't consider banners content. So, no. Next week is probably the update. So yeah.